So we are on lunch break, and the first half of the day has been presentations of our 30-minute classes. And we have half the cohort taking the class and half the cohort observing the class, and also our instructor observing the class. And it's been a good morning. Participating and watching has been cool. But we're on lunch, and I feel like everything was like messing up. It's like eating salad. My salad dressing started spilling out. Napkin fell. Just like a bunch of back-to-back little foolery, and I started getting tight. Like, come on. So then I just was like, okay, I guess we just eating. That's what we doing. We just eating because, right? So I'm eating and I'm like not even fully hungry, like got a little different of a routine today. I noticed I left some stuff upstairs, so I'm clearly like getting worked up. And we have to go back in like 12 minutes. And I was like, just like, what do you need to do right now? Like, what do you need right now? Because I can feel my anxiety rising. Like my heart is not beating out of my chest, but she's beating. Like I'm starting to shake a little in my hands. Well, maybe it stopped now because I'm talking. Maybe these nails. I'm getting them done today. So it stopped because I'm talking. So I guess this is calming me down. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get up and dance. Like I put my music on. I'm like, I'm going to dance. But I didn't commit to doing that yet. And I was like, this would probably be something good to document. So I feel good about my sequence. I feel good about it. But in the back of my head, I'm programmed. Okay. I'm conditioned to get it right, do everything right. And so I'm really trying to release that. And so I'm just going to put my book to the side if I need to refer to it, if I forget something, in the event that I want to go and look at it. So, yeah. I think it'll be cool, though. I think it will be fine. But the anticipation is building, I should say. The anticipation is building. And I put a little ginger candy and, to just calm it down. Because, yeah, the anxiety is building because I'm worrying about messing up. And it's like, you are going to mess up. That's just what it is. Like the likelihood of that, I just feel like is like normal. Like it happens, it occurs. But yeah, I'm just like seeing people go. It's like, should I incorporate this thing or shouldn't I incorporate it? Because like we are using some of us similar sequences. Some of us created our own sequences. So, we have some overlap. Maybe we're doing the same kind of peak pose. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like seeing things and I'm like, should I add that? Like in the 9th inning? Or should I just let it cook? And there's one person before me. So I'm like, the good thing is I think I'll take this class so that I'll get in my body. And that way I can focus on my breath, be reminded of my breath while I'm doing it. Versus like sitting on the side, taking time to think about what I'm doing, or what I'm about to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take class. Because if I was gonna get up and dance, then it means I need to move, right? I need to move. So I just don't want to be in my thoughts. And I'm like, it's yoga, so I could clearly be in my thoughts there too. Like I'm sure they'll come up, but I just gotta let them pass by and not harp on them. Okay, so it's a wind tunnel, so I'm gonna get up now. What a day. So like I was saying, after lunch, there was one person in front of me, and then it was my go, and my anxiety was building, okay? Building, but I was like, I'm gonna practice first and then go into mine. And one of my cohort who went before me, the first song she played was I Am Light by India.Arie. So she's like, get grounded. We're sitting in crisscross applesauce or easy seat. And, grounding down, having a little meditation moment, and I am light comes on. First line, I am light. I am light, I am light. That. And then it was like, I am not mistakes my daddy made. Shambles. And so I told her, I was like, you had me sold after that. Because I was just like, let all of that shit go. Let it go. So that was my reminder to let it go. And like, I felt like the just bringing it all down. And so, I just gathered myself and we continued to practice. And then it was my turn. And so I was like trying to prepare and whatnot and like seeing stuff that other people did and, seeing what I want to take, certain phrases I wanted to take. So just trying to remember to like mention all the things and whatever. But not in like that holding way, but more in like a way of care. I want to use trauma-informed language so people, feel safe and I'm not saying different trigger words and stuff like that. So, but I was like, whatever I have in my body right now is what it's going to be. And I was definitely like had to get my nerves out. Like as I was grounding the group, I kept shaking, I kept doing like this to just like move my body around, like get it out. Cause I don't want that like stagnant energy, whatever and whatever. But yeah, I did it. And I definitely messed up. Like I definitely was fumbling, but like I just, tried to regroup, and it helped if I was modeling it as I was saying it, and I was trying to cue right before so they know what was coming. And so I felt like I was tripping up. I felt like a little bit of jambalaya. I felt a little jumbled a little bit, but they seemed to be with me. I found moments to have a little laugh. It was one point where I was like, whoo, it is hot up here. I felt like I was sweating bullets. And let's be clear, I wasn't really doing the full sequence. So why are you sweating? Nerves. So, yeah. So, I had a little moments of lightness. I made sure we were intentional about, the practice and whatnot. And, I let the playlist guide, and I like trusted it. I had my notes to the side if I needed to like refer to them. But I feel relieved. I got it done, and I can relax because the way I be clenching my yams, that was on somebody's playlist. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Anywho, yeah, clenching my cheeks. Clenchy McClencherson. Pressed. Like, breathe, my girl, breathe. We had half the class participating, half the class observing, and everyone gave glows and grows. And so it was interesting after I finished my assessment of it, my immediate assessment, like what I felt like in the moment, and then hearing it back. And I know we're all a community and we've been, loving on each other, been through all of this together. But like what I heard was lovely and beautiful and like made me feel like, okay, you can do this and you can do it well. You know what I mean? And like there's still places to grow, but like, okay. And in the past, like when I've gotten feedback and it's good, sometimes it just, I'm not grabbing all of it. I'm not hearing all of it because I start glazing over in a way. So I wasn't glazing this time, but like to be able to repeat everything I heard, I don't know that I can do, but some of the things that stood out, blissful was one of them. After a practice, you want to be like yogi drunk, like I'm sleepy, I could go for a nap. I got a few of those. I got a few of, we got to see your personality. All your pieces came together. You were light and funny. You were your spiritual self, and you were a playful, dancey self. So that felt really good. That all of those pieces came together, and it was clear. They said I gave really good cues, which was a relief because I was so nervous about the cues. And cueing is like, I need to tell you where to go, so I have to talk you through it. You, as in the student, me as in the teacher. But like when we practiced the day before, one of my cohort was like, I was just in the bed, like drilling it all night. So yesterday when I came home, I was like, damn, I want a break, but I got to study low key. And so I did the practice again myself, and like going through, I refined certain things that I was looking at the page and wasn't super clear to me. I wrote it again. And I like writing. Like writing locks stuff down in me. So I had it written out. I refined it again. And then in our manual, we have space in the back for like sequencing and everything. And so I also wrote it in there. So the practicing, the rewriting, I was saying it out loud. Like I was in my apartment, like I was having a class, and I was like, damn, I could have called somebody to like go over this so that I can be watching and like paying attention to a student. But I think that was just practicing for sequence for me and like familiarity and comfortability. So that was really helpful. That was really helpful for me because I felt better. I felt a lot better, like, okay, I might have it. And I literally was in the bed with my book, dozing off because I was just like, okay, halfway lift, forward fold, Tadasana. Like I was falling asleep trying to just make sure that I had it drilled in my head. And still wound up messing up, but I did feel comfortable, and so mission accomplished. I did it. Took some things from people that I liked, clarity. I heard things that I could improve on. So I feel okay. And somebody from the community sent me a job posting. Like, I know you out here being a yoga instructor, and I seen that these people is hiring. And I was like, wow. Yeah, give me that. Oh, real quick. To bring it back, you feel me, to the golden mantras. So I said, what do I need today? What do I need? What I pull? I'm hella in my bag. Come on, right, focus in. I'm hella in my bag. The corresponding passage for that, my love, period. Money is here, or a bag is around the corner and you're about to get into it. Claim it. Your fortune is here. Trust that it won't miss you. Period. I'm hella in my bag. I was hella in my bag today. And it gave fit too. Get into it. She's black owned. It was given teal. I'm hella in my bag. Stop playing with me. Cause those of us that get this don't help it focus. Like, do I gotta tap the screen? I'm hella in my bag. I taught an official class. I've been kicking some ass. Is that you feel me, the top? If it wasn't for these fibroids, honestly, truly, you feel me, the waistline will be doing a thing. I'm still doing the thing. Cause that's what it's given. And that's what I got.